Have you ever told yourself, I'll do it tomorrow? Once, in a small village, lived a boy named Kabir. Everyone called him lazy. But deep inside, he carried silent dreams. He wasn't weak or unintelligent. His real battle was with himself, with that one phrase, I'll do it tomorrow. His books gathered dust, his room stayed messy, and his dreams remained distant fantasies. He wanted to shine, but every day he pushed his future one step further away. As his school marks began to fall, so did his confidence. At night, he'd often look at the stars and whisper to the darkness, why do I feel so stuck? Why can't I change? But the silence offered no answers. One evening, his mother looked at him, her eyes filled with sadness. My son, she said, life doesn't wait for anyone. Every day you waste is like a stone you place on your own shoulders. If you don't change now, these stones will eventually crush you. Kabir just smiled and brushed it off. What difference will one more day make? He thought. But destiny had a different plan. In the same village lived an old, wise man named Gurudev. People said he had guided many young souls toward better lives. Desperate, Kabir's father took him to meet this renowned teacher. Gurudev looked at Kabir with calm, knowing eyes, and said, so, you are the boy who waits for tomorrow. Kabir felt a flush of embarrassment. Gurudev didn't lecture him. Instead, he gave him a strange task. He handed Kabir a clay pot and a basket of small stones. Every morning when you wake up, he instructed, put one stone in this pot. But there's a condition. You can only do it if you've finished the most important task of that day. If you skip your task, the pot stays empty. Come back to me in 30 days. It sounded simple, almost too simple. But on the first day, Kabir felt the true weight of his own laziness. His mind screamed for more sleep, for just a little more rest. Yet, something in him fought back. He forced himself to study for 1 hour. Then, he picked up a small stone and dropped it into the pot. The clink was a small sound, but it echoed in his heart with an unfamiliar sense of happiness. The next day, he cleaned his messy room and added another stone. Day after day, the stones began to collect. Of course, some days he failed. On those days, the pot remained untouched, a silent reminder of his old habits. But he didn't give up. He tried again the next morning. The pot slowly began to fill. And as it did, Kabir's heart filled with a newfound pride. After 30 days, he returned to Gurudev with the pot. Inside were 20 stones. Kabir hung his head in shame. Master, he said softly, I couldn't fill it completely. Gurudev smiled warmly. My boy, he replied, don't look at what you couldn't do. Look at what you did. Before this, you had 0 stones, 0 discipline, 0 productive habits. Now, you have 20. This is the power of small, consistent actions. 1 stone a day might seem like nothing, but together, they build a mountain. Those words ignited a fire in Kabir's soul. From that day forward, he began to take his small habits seriously. He started waking up at the same time every day. He committed to reading for 1 hour. No matter what. He spent a few minutes in quiet reflection each morning. Slowly but surely, a transformation began. His memory improved, his focus sharpened, and his grades started to climb. A year later, Kabir was a completely different person. He had built a foundation of habits that gave him discipline, strength, and an unwavering belief in himself. At first, it was just selling handmade local products on social media. His daily efforts, like the stones in the pot, started to compound. People were drawn to his honesty and his incredible work ethic. The boy once known as Lacy was now an inspiration. He had learned the most powerful lesson of all. Small, daily habits are stronger than raw talent, more reliable than luck, and even more impactful than intelligence. Maybe you're also waiting for the perfect tomorrow. But remember, tomorrow never truly comes. Your future will only change when you make the decision to change today. You don't need to change everything at once. What will your first stone be? Pick your habit today. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiration.